Welcome back to Ep.54 Gaming and our playthrough, or rather replay, of Horizon Zero Dawn. Picking up where we left off. And last episode we were in the Sacred Mountain, found out about Aloy's origins. And now I remember the first thing I said that we needed to do after that battle was visit a merchant because we have a lot of stuff to sell. Regular charm, smooth ancient charm, extra crystal braiding, and polished charm. That can go, that can go, that can go, those can go. Lots of those. That can go. What else do we have? That can go. Those can go. That can go. We can get rid of 2 stacks of metal burn. We can get rid of a stack of metal vessels. Mouse, don't. 2 stacks of chill water. Stack of blaze. Get rid of 1 of those. Get rid of a stack of wire. And stack of sparkers. That's a lot of stuff. Sell all that and good. Okay. Well, that was a nice little chunk. How about our mods? Okay, I am never going to use that one. Corruption. Maybe. Damage and chunk, damage and freeze. Honestly, I'm probably not going to use that one, but because it's a handling coil though, I'm going to keep it. Alright. Not going to use that one when that one also has corruption and shock at higher levels. Might as well sell one of those. It only does one thing. Sell the lower level. Tear. Freeze corruption, freeze tear, freeze. Freeze fire, freeze. We'll keep all those, I guess. Fire handling, fire tear, freeze, fire. Fire, fire. See, I keep forgetting that those are also part of this list. I'll leave that as is. Alright. Don't think I really need to buy anything, because this does not have much that is useful to us. Okay. Now I am just... We do have 3 skill points. Not override. I don't know what I want. Combat override plus? That sounds pretty good. Okay. So, quests. Main quest, we have to head to the mountain that fell. Side quests, we still have this with Nil. Weapons of the Lodge I'm still working on because we found that that did not go the way I wanted it to. And then Ancient Armory, we need 2 more power cells. So we'll do that as we move through the game. But I think we're just going to stick with our main quest for right now. Shouldn't have closed that yet. Hello. Quests. Hello. Where is it on the map? Why isn't it showing on the map? Okay, because I need to fast travel for it to show on the map. As we are too far, apparently. Either that or the game's just glitching out a little. Okay. Save. And check the map again. Yeah, why am I not getting... Not sure why I'm not getting my...
Fresh as it comes.
Usual little... Nope, I'm not gonna get the goose. That sucks. I want the goose. Alright. There's a person over there. Don't know if they are yay us or nay us. Oh, leave me alone, chargers. If I get in the water, you won't charge me. Haha. Damn you. How can I hit right in between those?
Lights down.
There. That took entirely too many arrows for what that was.
Keep quiet now.
You don't need to keep quiet. You just need to gather everything that you just won from that little fight. Okay, up the hill. Still collecting meat so that we can replace any potions we use. Now we have our markers showing up. Why weren't you showing up before? Because you were being a pain in the ass? Alright. What's in the box? Okay. Little bed area. Oh no, we need to climb up the wall. It's going to take the other path, but I don't think that's a viable path. Come on, Aloy, quit tripping on the terrain. Aloy, thank you.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
No, Aloy. Really? I mean, compared to Assassin's Creed, the climbing mechanics in this game are actually a little easier at times. But, and that's mainly because it doesn't do the stupid auto climb or whatever. So you're not like screwing up where you're going. No, Aloy, up. Thank you.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Where? I'm not seeing anything. Stalkers. Okay. We're doing stalkers. What do I have equipped? Tripcasters. No, I want... let's put that in place of our tripcaster. Crafting, though. Can I increase... raised air fire, raised shot. Here. Do I have a better... We have shock and damage at 28. I don't know. I think we'll go that way. Does that give us a little better on the shock value? Because stalkers don't like electricity. Yeah, I think that'll work. What if I just want to set off a trigger? Nope. Nope, not that one. Dude, there we go. Come here, big boy.
You're not gonna like this.
Dude. Dude! Get out of here with your assholeness.
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
Dude. What do you think you're doing? Ah. You're going down again? Blow your face apart. go. Hello. I want to search
Slow
the
and
stock.
quiet,
I
does it?
like that. Alright, there should be another one out there. Hello, I want to recraft my blast arrows. Get me some more of those and more of those. Hi, big boy. Okay. Hello. Dude, why are those not hitting where I'm putting them? There, that one went where I was putting it. Dude! X marks the spot. Why are you not hitting? There we go. There we go. Honestly, what the hell has happened with the aiming in this game? I put something on X. It should hit X. Okay. What else is around here? As if there's more healing herbs, I want them. That's shock rocks root. That doesn't do me any good. There's some valley brush. Okay. Do that. Shouldn't have any more stalkers to worry about. Thank you. Freeze rhyme root doesn't do me any good. That helps. That helps. That helps. Eruption, that'll help. Anything over here on the other side of the river? Yes. Ha! Gotcha, turkey. Okay. That's all of that. Not seeing anything up along this side. What's that? Shock wax root. Shock wax root does not do me any good. You do me
Can't
good.
be too prepared.
Okay. Anything else on the other side that I can grab? Not here. I'll take more corruption glaze roots. I didn't want the fire kiln root, thank you. Again, I don't know why that is so numerous when we run into very few machines that actually attack with fire. I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Well, let's keep going then. Anything up here? Not seeing anything until we get further up. It's a little bit of valley brush, I think. Why are we going back down? No particular reason, just because. Or no, that's just where I put the flag. Alright, so. Remove that marker, and we need to climb the mountain. Okay. Climb the mountain. Do I need to recraft any ammo? Just one. Oh, shucks. Sparkies. Alright. Let's get up there. Hello, Aloy. Oh, Aloy. Turn around. Look. There you go, girl. And again. And again. Hello. There we are.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Alright, you damn birdies. I said light on fire. Dude, why aren't you dying? Oh shit. Yeah, big boy. Dude, light your tail feathers on fire. And you, light on fire. What the hell? Dude. There's a gun up there. Get off of me, you ass. No, I don't want those. Quit it! You fucking ass. Ha. That's dead. What? Another one? Quit trampling me, you ass. Dude, I jumped over it. Why is that not a thing? Dude, let me up on this fucking cliff. You die. Miserable sack of shit. Oh, that was a mess, if I do say so.
Now I know what they're guarding.
Now I need to restock my medicine pouch. Grr. That's just... See, that's hardly fair that you have all these ground units on top of a bunch of fly critters. Now we have snow, which is killing my visibility.
The snow's got a bite out here.
No shit, Aloy. Wasn't there a campfire around here? Yeah, let's go save it before we go any further. There we go. Any more? Really, Aloy? And I'm sad because yesterday I recorded my last episode of Assassin's Creed Rogue. And I'm not doing another Assassin's Creed game for a while. So yeah, no more Assassin's Creed for a little while. It'll be back. I'll definitely bring it back to the channel, but yeah, I have at least 2 months of some shorter games that are going to be kind of history based, that are going to be fun, I think. Not so much action-based, but just sort of a... I don't know what I'm gonna call them exactly. You'll see if you're interested in watching them. But, I don't know, they're really pretty. Let's put it that way. But they're very short, and I hope the studio that made them will end up doing, like, a bigger project eventually that has more, like, more gameplay mechanics. I mean, there are some pretty good mechanics in the games. It's just that it's not like the action that you're used to seeing on my channel. It's more of a, like I said, survival type game. So you'll just have to wait and see what those are about. The first of that series should be debuting after this episode of Forbidden West. Or not Forbidden West, Zero Dawn. Sorry. But the games are set during the Black Plague. So that should at least give you a little bit of a clue of what part of history we're dealing with. Hello, Stormbirdie. You've got to fight your ass now. I forget what they're weak to.
Guess I'm almost there.
Alright. Okay. Let us hide from Big Birdie for a moment while we assess what we have. I think Can I rope him down? We might be able to rope him down. Some armor off of him. Damn it. Where are you, big birdie? That's not going to do anything because you actually have to... Oh, we broke off a big component. I need to get those storm engines off and he's flying too far up. How the hell can he hit me in midair when I'm falling? I didn't even tell you to shoot yet, girl. You're down now. What are you weak to? I forget. Dude.
Stay still.
We'll just do our old cheat, if I can. We'll make it ours. Actually, it doesn't even say that I have to kill it. So if I just do that... Like, I now have a Stormbird that is mine. So can I just go on to Gaia Prime now? Because he's not going to attack now. Or she, or it, whatever it is. Yeah, battle music's over. I don't see why I can't just continue on. Still want to restock my... Hey, floating medicinals. Yeah, I now have a Stormbird. Nothing says I can't do that. I like that. That's a decent little solution to that problem. It's not cheating if it's a game mechanic, right? Okay. Let's just restock some arrows. Kinda sucks that it's damaged now, but there isn't really anything up here that's gonna take it down. So, and there he is. Follow me to the ruins of Gaia Prime.
Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Another door with another lock. Okay.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
That is
down, down.
Difficult. That lighting's a little difficult to see because of the bloom. Alright, here we are. That Gaia bunker. And our way down will be... Well, where's my big birdie? Not following anymore, apparently. That's okay.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted.
But nothing
know
worked.
that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Well done.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within.
Of course.
Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Okay.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
Well, you know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. And by the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Well, the question is, how do they do that? Like, what are they using to build with? Because, unless they're engaging in some alchemy, changing one element to another, I imagine they'd run out of certain materials eventually.
It's time for me to head in.
I don't care about why he's not here.
When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Okay.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are
Yes.
clear to proceed.
Okay. Alright. Let us start exploring. Need to go down there, but I want to explore everything because we are looking for 2 more battery cells. Here's an audio log.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up.
Mind your footing.
Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize...
No, I didn't want to cancel it. I just wanted to drop down. I hit the wrong key. Okay, let's just check the map. Because again, I don't want to miss anything. And somewhere over there is where we need to semi-backtrack in order to get to the next, whatchamacallit? Energy cell, or whatever the hell they are. Okay. What is up here? Anything interesting? No? There we go. And keep climbing, keep climbing. Magic mushrooms that I don't need. at the moment. We're in the lower part of the bunker. And there's the power cell.
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yep, there we go. That was easy enough. Ugh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't care. I'll find enough over there.
Guess that's my way across.
Yeah, it's always your way across. Jeez. I hate this crossing.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Yeah, don't answer. I don't want to know either. Alright.
Glad that's over.
For now. Okay. Continuing on down. There we go. Climb up or down. I just want to... Hello. Come on, Aloy. I just want to explore everything.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Yeah, but you just got a reward from that. Wait, was there another doorway? No. It was just the light from the box was... Or the light because of the box sitting there made it look like there was another. No, Aloy, don't go that way. Go up. My God, girl. Aloy. Thank you. Quit getting caught on things. No, wrong key. Okay, anything down here I need to scan or grab? No. Anything out there? No.
This must have been where they lived.
Birdie.
What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Yep. Alright, let's head in here. Another audio file
Record.
from Margo.
I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Okay. Charles Ronson.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradis Sayedi zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow.
Okay. File damaged. Under repair.
Plus, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Ouch.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Yeah, what is this? Why is there a crouch hole here? Uncrouch. Right, that's a door to pry open. But do I need to... We'll come back to this, because I think we have to do this first. And then this is sort of a little escape thing. Okay. Roses. What's back here? Anything? Nope, that just circles around. And then this goes on through. Not seeing anything in here. Okay. Well, let's go check out this.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
I think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. But I just want to say, if you noticed everyone around that table, Travis was one of the ones who was most upset. The asshole who designed Hades and who just, had this devil-may-care attitude towards everything. He was the one who seemed most upset by the fact that Liz wasn't going to be with them in Elysium for the next however many years they were believing they would survive. So, kind of interesting or special or like that. If you've seen my playthrough or anybody else's playthrough of Forbidden West, you know that Travis sort of makes a reappearance there in some of these hologram stuff, and a number of the other engineers and researchers and scientists, they're never mentioned again after Zero Dawn. So sort of I want to explore his character arc more, and it just goes to show that asshole characters like that can really impact a story and bring a good dynamic to a story that if they had used Charles or Samina or one of the others in place of Travis in Forbidden West, I don't think it would have been as interesting. But it's just, it's one of those things that it's a storytelling decision that doesn't seem like much on the surface, but can really make a big difference in how it impacts your interpretation and your relationship with the story. So, anyways, that is all for now. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Check out some of the other series on the channel. Come find me over on Rumble at Equisetum Wild. And Aloy and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.